Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex. Yes, today's video is talking about the boost point subscription and the shield support, with which both cost money. So yes, purely free-to-play players don't have anything to learn from the rest of this video or any information that would be interesting to them. However, I do want to start off by giving a tip to all players, which includes free-to-play players. If you ever find yourself in possession of boost points, whether it is through the bonus mission rewards from ranking up characters from a new update, and you should have been able to get the boost points at least for War Tiger and Shadow Shell, or if you get like 50 boost points after maintenance or after some sort of mistake in the game where they apologize, here is where you should spend your boost points first. Not in the dimension missions. No, you can't spend your boost points in story missions anymore. You should spend your boost points either in the epic quest or in Giant Boss Raid. If it's Saturday, or if you can wait until Saturday, if you can save your boost points until Saturday and they don't expire, and you need Silver Surfer. So the first question you need to ask yourself, if you have extra boost points, you can also get bonus boost points as a free-to-play if it's a double donation event, because the shop will have additional items including level 4 uniform XP chips and boost points and hidden tickets. When you buy the boost points, they go directly into your boost currently, the way that mine is at 102. And then you ask yourself the question, do I need more gold or do I need to unlock Silver Surfer? If you need to unlock Silver Surfer and you can wait until Saturday, and then play with some players and use boost points, like bump up your item acquisition with boost points for Giant Boss Raid. Each time you bump it up, that will give you an extra, minimum one extra biometric for Silver Surfer. So if you use the maximum amount, it's 315 boost points. You will guarantee yourself 10 bios of Silver Surfer. You can use less. I've had reports of players using 140 boost points, which is just 40 boost points more than your regular maximum, and they were able to get 10 Silver Surfer biometrics. So that is the first question. If you answer no to needing Silver Surfer, whether you're just too early in the game or you already have him, then you definitely need to spend your boost points right here in the epic quest. And in terms of where you want to spend your boost points, in terms of how much gold you're going to get in return, it goes first family, then one of the missions in X-Force, one of the missions in Rise of the X-Men, or all of the missions in Sorcerer Supreme. And actually, you should actually skip the two in the middle and go directly to the Sorcerer Supreme. So actually, it goes fantastic for Sorcerer Supreme and then either Deadpool or Wolverine. In terms of the missions themselves, if you're talking like really small amount of boost points, if you just have a few boost points to spend, New Faces actually gives you the most amount of gold when you're using boost points. So you definitely want to hit up New Faces first. The second mission that gives you the most amount of gold, which means you'll get the most amount of extra gold using boost points, would be Twisted World. And then from there, it would be Doomsday. So you kind of go in reverse order the way that they're played. You go from right to left, from left to right, but you ignore the Like Brothers. And then you jump over to Sorcerer Supreme, and there you would do the memory missions first, and then you would do the Dark Dimension missions, again, assuming you have a limited number of boost points. Then you would do Beginning of the Chaos. Then you would do Mutual Enemies. And then you would finish off the other Epic Quest missions or do some Dimension missions if you finished all of the Epic Quest missions, because those are the only three places that you can use boost points now. You can only use boost points in Giant Boss Raid, Epic Quest missions, and Dimension missions. So now jumping back into the paid discussion of whether you should be purchasing the boost point subscription at all. My short answer for you is no. I think the vast majority of players should not be purchasing the daily boost point subscription. And I wanted to make this video because I have been a supporter of the boost point subscription pretty much since it came out. And I had previously purchased it for however many months it was available since it came out. Like I want to say like I've been purchasing it for at least a year. I don't know how long. I didn't go and check when the boost point subscription first came out, but I had almost never missed a month since it came out. But then, I started to wonder about the boost point subscription after the shield support was introduced, although it's more expensive. And then when they killed special missions and daily missions, that was the final nail in the coffin. I think that's what really destroyed boost points. Now, what is good about boost points? Before we really dive into what's bad about them and why you absolutely should not be purchasing this, what is good about the boost point subscription? Well, it lasts 30 days, so you're getting all of this. All of these rewards for $12 Canadian, so just refer to your local currency or whatever, and you get 300 crystals, you get 10 loyalty, and then for 30 days you get 100 boost points per day. Now, 100 boost points is not going to take you very far in Giant Boss Raid. It's only going to give you an extra 3 rewards, or actually less. It's like 2.9 rewards because it's 35 each time. So it actually only bumps up your 2. You're generally you're allowed to use 2 boost when you have 100 regular boost. You would be able to go up to, I believe, 4 or 5, but you're not going to go past 5. So it doesn't give you that many boosts, extra boosts in Giant Boss Raid, or you can use it to boost up the gold amount that you're making from all of those missions that I discussed at the beginning of the video, those epic quest missions in that order from new faces all the way down to mutual enemy / beginning of the chaos. Now, that assumes that you already have all those epic quest deluxe missions unlocked, and it isn't actually that much gold. Some people are going to say, Alex, it's more gold, and it lasts twice as long as the shield support. Sadly, I ran the math. I actually sat down for about an hour, and I ran the math, and the daily boost, as you can see here, the boost consumption, it goes from 15 to 50% gold acquisition increase. I think it goes a little bit higher than 50%, but basically, it's about a 35% difference. But the numbers are so small that 35% is not a lot of gold. So like the mission that gives you the absolute most amount of gold in the game just for playing that mission 3 times or 6 times is new faces. Playing the 3 She-Hulk missions and the 3 Crystal missions without boost points gives you just under 145,000 gold. Adding on 35% to that is not impressive at all. So you go up to 190,869 gold when you use a boost point subscription or when you have boost points. It might be a little bit higher than that with a boost point subscription because I think the boost point subscription actually goes a little bit higher than this stage 2 bonus. And it has an even stronger boost effect, but it's really not that much more. It would have to be, the gold acquisition increase would have to be like 150% to actually be a meaningful amount of gold, because it has to compete with the gold that you're getting from the shield support, the shield special support. Now, I mean, this is going to sound, this video might end up sounding like an advertisement for the shield special support, and it's not meant to be. I'm just trying to point out how low value the boost point sub is now, especially since Dimension missions came out. And I'm basically saying to the devs, first of all, I'm saying to the players, I'm warning the players, don't purchase the boost point subscription. You're not going to get that much more gold. Pretty much the only other value to the boost point subscription is that you get energy consumption decrease. So you're going to spend less energy. So if you're really desperate for more energy, maybe the boost point subscription will help, but it really won't give you that much more energy. And then the last bonus of the boost point subscription is that you have a small chance of getting bonus rewards. And yeah, the bonus rewards can include rank up tickets. I sometimes see players giving the advice to other players, you know, you can farm, you can try to farm 2- and 3-star rank up tickets with boost point subscriptions and with boost points, because Marvel Future Fight runs token events where you can exchange for 6, 5, and 4-star rank up tickets, but not for 2 and 3. I think that the chance of getting these rewards with boost points is very, very slim. And actually, this is not even the full list. This says main reward, but this is misleading because you can also get like really bad rewards like gear up kits, dimension debris, level 1 uniform XP chips, level 5 XP chips. You can get 3-star, 4-star, 5-star cards, which is not bad. Like a 5-star card is not bad, but if these were the only rewards here, if these were the only rewards you could get, I would have gotten better rewards. But there are a lot of extra rewards, especially when you calculate all of these cards, but as 5- or 4-star varieties, it really increases the overall pool of items, which actually makes the chance of you getting one of these good items much less. So actually, this is misleading. This bonus reward is misleading because there's a ton of items. I would say there's at least twice as many items missing from this reward list. So the small chance to get extra rewards, saving energy, which basically does mean more energy, and then a little bit more gold. That's what you get for the daily boost point sub, and it's for 30 days. But it's really not good, and so I think the devs need to take a long, hard look at the boost point subscription. I think they need to either offer some additional rewards with it, and they can get creative with it. I wouldn't encourage them to just bump up the numbers, but if they're lazy, they could just bump up the numbers. In terms of how much they would need to bump up the numbers by, it would have to be a lot, because there are very few missions nowadays that you can auto farm to get gold. And what I'm saying by auto farm is like continuously farm. All of the epic quest missions that give good gold, you can't farm them repeatedly. They all have very, very short daily limits, 2, 3, So you're not going to get that, that 70,000 or 80,000 extra gold that you're getting. You're not going to be able to farm that indefinitely. So even if they bump this up to like 500 boost points per day, it doesn't matter, because you're going to be left over with 300 or 400 boost points. What are you going to do? What are you going to use them for? Dimension missions? Dimension missions drop like 5,000 gold. So even if that jumps to 10,000 gold, this is nothing. You're getting an extra 50,000 gold per 10 missions. That's garbage. 50,000 gold is nothing. So they really need to literally just add new items and add additional rewards to this boost point sub, because it's just straight up trash as it is now. And just as a forewarning, if they do bump up this given daily boost points to 200 or 300, that does not make the boost point sub better. It really doesn't, because there's nothing to spend boost points on unless you love type enhancement kits and you love GBR. Maybe. But again, I don't think so. So I think what they would have to do is they would have to, create a system where buying the daily boost point sub will increase the rewards that you get in other game modes, which is what the shield special support does. It increases the rewards you get in co-op. It gives you an extra drop slot. It gives you additional Chaos Nornstones in World Boss. It gives you additional rewards in Danger Room, additional boxes, and it gives you other additional rewards in Dimension missions. And that is the biggest reason why, if you're desperate for gold, you should consider getting this. And again, I don't want to sound like an advertisement, but I also want to give sound advice, because people who wonder, people who do spend money in the game and then wonder how I have so much gold, this is how I have so much gold. So I think the daily boost point sub, my one suggestion would probably be to enhance the rewards for other game modes. Maybe enhance the rewards that you get in Giant Boss Raid or other game modes that sort of relate to boost points in general. But I don't know. I don't really want to give them too many ideas for how to make more money out of us. They should just be focusing on new game modes and reworking old characters. So what is really the value of the shield support, and why do I purchase it pretty much every 15 days now? So I am technically spending 2.3 times more. I'm spending more than 2 times the amount of money, because a boost point sub lasts me a whole month and it's $12. The shield support costs me $14 for half a month, which is technically $28 a month. So they've somehow managed to squeeze an additional $16 out of me. Well played, Marvel Future Fight. You got an extra $16 a month out of one of your whales. But why am I doing that? Well, remember what I told you about the boost point sub giving you extra gold? The extra gold works out to about, 165,000 gold per day. Maybe, let's say, we can just be generous and round it up to 250,000 gold per day. Let's say I'm way off. Let's say my math is garbage. Let's say with a boost point sub versus not having a boost point sub, so like a regular player versus a boost point sub player, the difference is 250,000 gold per day. 250,000 gold per day for 30 days is 7.5 million gold. Oh my god, 7.5 million gold per month? That's so much. No, it's actually not. The boost point, the shield support gives you 2.4 million at the maximum shield agent level, which is 60 for the rewards. It gives you 2.4 million instead of 1.6 million. That's an increase of 800,000 per day. So that 250,000 that I just quoted you on for the boost point sub, it's more than triple that. So in 15 days, I can farm an extra 12 million gold. That's minimum an extra 24 million gold per month. So that's basically how I make more gold than other players that don't purchase the shield support. Yeah, it costs me, $30 a month, which is like a discounted game on Steam every month that I'm not buying, that I could be buying. Every 2 months, it's like a premium game, a AAA title that I could be buying, that I'm not buying. But I'm not buying those games because I'm busy playing this one and making content on it, etc. And I'm also busy playing Outer Worlds and Pokemon Sword and Shield and Control and stuff like that. So that is basically the biggest, I think that's the biggest value for me for why I don't want to let go of the shield support. There's also the stuff about inventory, and I can get on my soapbox and I can complain that Netmarble needs to increase our inventory, or they need to make biometrics not count as part of the inventory, and I am 100% with you on that. I still have inventory issues despite the fact that I have 100 more from my VIP, 300 from the shield support, and 100 that I purchased myself in a video to make a point. But that wasn't the point of this video, so I don't want to sort of consume my own idea by, going on to another tangent. So yes, I do think the inventory needs to be addressed. I don't think the way to address the inventory is to pay $28 a month. I'm not advocating for shield support. I'm just saying that it's very clearly the winner if you need to farm gold, and the boost point sub, as an aside, in any way, shape, or form, the boost point sub it was basically 99% obsolete And I would dare say it's 100% obsolete. I'm not even going to get into the other valuable bonuses that the shield support gives you. That's just sort of, only serves to exaggerate the point that I'm trying to make, and then it might make the video sound like an advertisement. So, long story short, use your boost points in those missions, as I mentioned, in that order. If you have a limited number of boost points, whether it's 50 from the maintenance, or it's 100 from a bonus mission, or from the double donation alliance event. And then if you are a paying player and you're desperate for gold, I would say do some research on the shield support. But I would say for all players, stay away from the daily boost point sub. And then I would say if there's any players out there who still use the daily boost point sub and you have a reason for it, let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you sitting through my math, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.